Monbulk for me is a special place. It's where I spent a lot of years in my childhood growing up. And more importantly, I played football around the Yarra Ranges on many different grounds, and I went to primary school just down the road. This isn't just a development to me. This brings me back to where I grew up. The name Orchard is really a reference to Monbulk's history, being the fruit farms and fruit growers. And when we were thinking of a name for the development, Orchard was one that stood out to us as being a nice nod to the history of Monbulk. Orchard is a mixed-use development comprising 21 high-end apartments, large in space, as well as some retail on the ground floor. And we're really designing the building to reactivate that part of Monbulk. In Monbulk, there's around 10,000 odd cars that pass through Monbulk on a daily basis, but very few of them actually drive down the main street for various reasons. So what we see as being one of the major benefits of reactivating the retail space at this end of the town is that it will draw more people down the main street, which will benefit all of the retailers along the main street of Monbulk.
I just recently closed my small business in the main street. I've been a business owner here for 4 years, and unfortunately there's just not enough local people shopping in the area. We have good quality local shoppers and amazing community spirit in this area, but unfortunately when the numbers are low you still just can't maintain enough profit margins to run a business. Hence we've got many empty shops in the main street.
We've considered the architecture in many different ways. We really wanted to find something that blended into the area and it wasn't too profound, but also was a nice character development that would stand out as well, and that would be the rejuvenation of the main street in Monbulk. In my experience with development, it's important to look for the early signs, and those early signs often reflect an upgrade in local infrastructure from council and state government. And when you're looking at Monbulk, it's actually already happened. You've got the upgrades to the football club, the soccer grounds, you've got the living and learning centre. Companies like Aldi have shifted into the town. And the next step is really that residential sector.
No, I like the plan, the picture looks really good, and I think it would lift Monbulk. I think Monbulk needs a lift.
We've participated in the community consultation process that's been run by council about the future of Monbulk, the structure plan. And we've listened to what the community said, about housing. It needs to be affordable, it needs to be smaller, it needs to be centrally located, functional and practical. And we've really considered that in all of the architectural design that we've put for this building here. It's got to be luxury, it's got to be high end, but it's not your typical apartment development. While it's got to fit into the Monbulk surrounds, it also has to stand out. And that's what's going to make this remarkable. One common and understandable fear from the community's perspective is overdevelopment. In our experience, is what people feel is that the floodgates will open for unnecessary development, congestion and a change in the social sphere. However, from our experience, one thing that can really hold a community back is underdevelopment. Because with underdevelopment, that's what has a community go stagnant and go from very quickly being progressional to just purely surviving. Some of the key benefits of Orchard is low maintenance living, residents looking to downsize, but also extending that opportunity to neighbouring townships, activating that retail space. But more importantly, this is about rejuvenating Monbulk. So if you're interested in Orchard, visit the website, register your details for more information, and we'll get in touch with you soon.